Anywhere you are watching this video from, good morning, good night, good evening. I come across this particular free code tutorial on back end development APIs. So they gave us this question to answer, which is this one here. Let me zoom my screen so you can, okay. So this particular question here, so they said we should modify the edit then save function and a person. So we should find a person by ID using any of the above method with the parameter person ID as search key. And we should also add hamburger to the list of the person's favorite foods. So they give us an option here that we can use Array.push. Then inside the find callback, you see the updated person. So now this may be tricky if in your schema you declare favorite food as an array without specifying the type, either it's a string or number or any other primitive, non-primitive type. So in that case, favorite food default to mixed type, and you have to manually mark it as edited using document.mark modified. So let us quickly work on this and let's see how we can solve this. So now let me go to my Gitboard. This is the Gitboard terminal that they provide for me. So let me zoom this particular section so that you can see the code. Good. Let me close this terminal. Let me close this terminal. So now we are given this is the find edit and save. So this is the food that we're going to add with the Array.push method. So now what the first thing we need to do is, so far we already have our person here as our model that we created here. So let us this is some of the, okay, this is our person here, and this our person is the model for our person schema. So that means we're going to use this person. Okay, so now let us take this person into this our function. So we're going to declare the person here. So we're going to say person So what did they say we should do? We should find by ID. So we're going to find by ID. So we're going to find by ID, and using what? So we're going to use, sorry, I don't know why this keep popping up. I need to, so find by ID. So using what? They say we should use this person ID as our search parameter. So we need to copy this person ID and paste it here. So this find by ID is going to receive a callback function. You can use normal function, or you can also use arrow function. So in this callback function, let me I don't know why this is popping up. We just cancel it. So we're going to pass two callback function on this particular find by ID function. So the first one is going to be the error function. If in the process of finding the person by his or her ID and would result in an error, so it's going to resolve, you're going to return this error status, or it should give us another status of person, that the person is founded. So now let me use these two parameter to get our person. So now the next thing we're going to do is going to be an if else statement. So if we resolve in an error, so it should return the error. So you need to return error. Okay, so that is we already find the person by ID, and we've already handle the functionality here. So the next thing we're going to do now is to push this this hamburger into this person array. So person dot favorite food. If you remember, we studied with favorite food dot push. We're going to use the push method, and that will be the hamburger. So that should be the food to add. So now we are using this food to add, to represent this hamburger here. So we are pushing this hamburger. So the person that we found with his favorites within the favorite food array. So now the next thing now is to save the person. So now for us to save the person, we're going to call the person and use a save function on that person. So inside this save function, it's also going to get a callback function. So this callback function is also going to take two parameters. So the first one is going to be an error, and second one is going to be the updated person, like the person has been found and it has been updated. So we're going to also bring let us use an if statement here also. Like if the person that we are trying to find, we couldn't find the person and we result in an error, then it should return the error that we fall into. So it's going to return the status of error here. So now the next thing we're going to do is to return a successful update that we have found the person and we have saved the person. So I'm going to do that by calling the updated person here. So now let us put comma at the end of our code. So we could can okay. So now let's check what our code and let us see if we pass this. Okay, there is an error here. Find edit should be succeed. So let us check this again. Let us see what we are not doing right here. So we already find by ID using the person ID and trying to these two functions are correct. So what are we doing wrong here? Okay, let us return this error here alone. So person favorite food will push this person here. So sorry, let me close this. I don't know why this spot is acting so way. So person.save. So we already save the person, we put the person to an array and we find person by his ID. So let me just get rid of this particular function here. We are not using it. So let's see again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Good, perfect. Now we are successful. Okay, so now let's submit and go to the next challenge. See you guys in the next challenge. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. We want more tutorial like